Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Battle Report. I am Phil, the Glacial Geek, and I'm coming to you here from Tier 1 Cards and Games in Anchorage, Alaska. Today we have an 1850 ITC battle between my Dark Angels and Steve's Imperial Guard, or Astra Militarum. So the story that we're running here is that a Vindicare Assassin was on the planet investigating some reports of heresy for the Inquisition and discovered some severely permeating within the Planetary Defense Force of this planet. So he called up for help and said he needed any resources that could be available to him to help squash this heretical uprising before it could become more of a problem for the Empire. So the Dark Angels responded to the call, and that's what we have here, trying to clear out the Planetary Defense Force, the heresy from this Planetary Defense Force, and cleanse this planet of the filth. So that's the story that we've got going here. So before we go any further, let's show you the two armies and the psychic powers. So for the Dark Angels, we'll be starting out with a Librarius Conclave. So we've got Ezekiel, a level 2 Librarian with a jump pack, and a level 2 Librarian with a Force Axe. Then we have a combined arms detachment, and leading that we have an Interrogator Chaplain with Terminator armor. For troops choices, we have a 5-man tactical squad. We have another 5-man tactical squad. We have an attack bike with a multi-melta. We have another attack bike with a multi-melta. We have a 5-man squad of Deathwing Knights with a Land Raider Crusader as a dedicated transport with a multi-melta upgrade. We have a 3-tank Predator Squadron with twin-link las cannons and las cannon sponsons. We have an Aegis defense line. And last but not least, we have a Vindicare Assassin. And for Imperial Guard, we will start off with the Emperor's First Armored Company, a formation from the Montcalm book. So to lead that off, we have a Command Tank Squadron with 2 Leman Russ Punishers with multi-melta sponsons. We have a Leman Russ Battle Tank. We have a Leman Russ Vanquisher with a las cannon. We have a Leman Russ Exterminator with heavy bolter sponsons. And we have an Engine Seer. Then we have an allied detachment with Pask and a Leman Russ Punisher with multi-melta sponsons, and a Leman Russ Executioner with plasma sponsons. So we have an infantry platoon with a platoon command squad and 3 10-man infantry squads with flamers in 2 of those squads. We have a vulture. We have a priest. We have a squadron of wyverns. And last but not least, we have a void shield generator. Alright, powers for here for the Dark Angels. We've got Ezekiel rolled on Terramancy, so we got Mindworm, Seed of Fear, Righteous Repugnance, and Interromancy. And Mind Wipe. Then the guy with the jetpack rolled on Telepathy. He got Psychic Shriek, Mental Fortitude, and Hallucination. And then the guy with the axe rolled, and he rolled on Divination, so he got Prescience, Forewarning, and Scryer's Gaze. Alright, so those are the armies and the psychic powers we've got here. Go over deployment. We've got, for the Dark Angels, we've got a tactical squad on the side there. We've got the Land Raider with the Deathwing Knights, the Interrogator Chaplain, and Ezekiel inside. We've got one of the attack bikes with the Librarian with the jump pack attached to it. We've got another 5-man tactical squad over here, another attack bike. We've got the Vindicare up here in his little perch, right there, in his little perch. Then we've got the Predator Squadron there behind the Aegis line, and then we've got the last Librarian is in the back there looking on those guys. Then over here we've got just tanks, all huddling around here over the void shield generator. So we've got a battle tank, we've got the Vanquisher, we've got the command tanks there, the Punishers, we've got the Wyverns, we've got the Engine Seers back over there. We've got the platoon command squads over here, and just more tanks. Pask is over there with his bro, and then we've got the big old blob in the front here with the priest in there to make him fearless. So that's the deployment that we've got going on here. As of now, the Dark Angels are going to go first, unless Steve can seize the initiative. Let's give it a shot. Can he roll a 6? No, it's a 4. Oh, too bad. All right. So we'll come back to you with the objectives rolled for here. We're playing the Scouring ITC mission. So we'll come back to you with the Maelstrom rolls that we've got for that. All right, so I rolled 1 and 2, means I have to control an objective 1 and an objective 2. Steve rolled a 3 and a 6. He used to control objective 3 and destroy an enemy unit. So that's what we've got here for turn 1. So I'll come back to you after movement phase for Dark Angels on turn 1. All right, movement phase for Dark Angels. Everyone just kind of moved up 12 inches here, 6 inches, 12 inches. They stood still, just kind of pivoted around a bit. This guy stood still. And yeah, so that's pretty sick movement here. Then I rolled for Psychic phase. I rolled a 2, leaving me with 9 dice and my opponent with 2. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to roll for Psychic Shriek. So I'm going to roll 4 dice for Psychic Shriek. So I need 1. And he's going to cast it onto the Blob Squad there. The jump pack guy's got it, so. All right, I need 1. All right, it goes off with 2. Do you want to try to deny that?
Sure.
All right, here we go. Try and deny it. 2 6s. Oh, just 1. That was way closer than I would have preferred. All right, so it goes off. So we'll figure that one out and we'll come back to you. All right, lame. I rolled a 6. All right, so now I'm going to cast Prescience from my dude bro back here onto my tanks there. So I'm going to roll 5 dice for that. So, looking for 2. It goes off with 4, and you can't deny it. So they are prescienced. All right, perfect. So that's the end of the Psychic phase, so we'll move on to Shooting phase for Dark Angels here on turn 1. All right, so the Predator tanks here are going to fire onto the Command tanks over here. So I got 9 shots, all twin linked, but they have to go through the the Void Shield first. So here we go. So rolling, we've got looking for 3s. Prescience twin link, not bad. All right. So I've got 8 hits. So I guess we'll do 3 first for the Void Shields. So looking for 3s, right? 4s? I thought it was 12. Oh, it's 13. 13. I thought it was 12. I'm sorry. So I'm looking for 4s. So, okay. Is that considered? It's not considered a vehicle, so I don't. Tank Hunter doesn't help me there. Okay, 4s. Okay, I got 2. Does a pen do something? Or no, it's just 2. All right, so then 1 more. Nope, and 1 more. Okay, so there's 1 shield left on there after all that. All right. So moving on. All right, this multi-melter bike here is going to shoot into there. So basically I'm just going to be shooting into the Void Shield. So hitting on a 3. No, doesn't hit. Oh, 1's okay. Moving on. All right, the Land Raider is going to fire into this tank over here. So I've got the Assault Cannon, and then I've got the multi-melter. Those are the only things that can do anything to it. So rolling 3s to hit. Okay, twin linked on the Assault Cannon. Okay, so I've got all these hits. I'm going to do the Assault Cannon ones one at a time now to try to get through. So strength 6, looking for on a 14, so I need to get a 6 on 13. So I need a 6 to rend, and then it'll take care of it. So looking for a 6. No, 6. No. Okay, 6. There we go. Okay, so the Void Shield is down. Okay. There we go. So now I've got 1 last rending Assault Cannon shot onto the front armor of 14. So I need a 6. No, don't get that. So that's done. But then I've got the multi-melta. So now I need a 6 for that because it's not within melta range. Oh, I saw that 6. But then it came up 1 because it's my roll. All right, so at least the Void Shield is down. All right, moving on. All right, time for the Vindicare to do his thing. So he's going to fire onto the Command tank squad there. So his shots, he's hitting on 2s, re-rolling to 4s because he's weapon skill, ballistic skill 8. So he hits. All right, so now he's using the I think it's the Hellfire, or I can't remember what shot. I'll look up the name in a bit. But it's basically strength 10 against vehicles. And he has it where every one of his shots is precision shots. So he's going to be putting it onto his Warlord tank there. So strength 10, looking for a 4. It's a 4. Okay, just a glance. All right. So his warlord is down 1 hull point. All right, moving on. All right, other multi-melt bike there is going to fire into this tank. So hitting on a 3. Hits. Now I need a 6. No, a 2. It couldn't. All right, so I think that's going to be it for shooting. I've got a couple of guys that I'm going to run, but that's boring to watch. So, and there's not going to be any assaults here. So then we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Imperial Guard on turn 1. All right, movement for Imperial Guard here on turn 1. These guys kind of shuffled around. The platoon blob there just kind of conga lined all the way across the board here. Engine Seer moved over this way to make base to base with the Dubro here to try to help him, repair him there. They kind of moved back a bit, trying to stay out of range of the mess inside of there. And that's it for movement phase here for Guard on turn 1. So we'll come back to you with the shooting phase for the Guard here on turn 1. All right, so we're going to start here with the command tanks. They're going to fire into my biker bro here, and he's going to jink. So he's going to try split fire. So these are the orders for split fire.
9, I think it passes.
A 9 pipe pass. All right, we're going to check and see if he can split fire because that would have been the order. All right, so the order goes off. So he's going to split fire. So first we're going to shoot the big old strength 5 AP dash cannons in here. So 20 shots coming in. Hitting on 3s because they're part of the formation. Oh wow. Okay. It's not twin linked, is it?
No.
Okay. So there's another one there. Okay. All right. And then strength 5, toughness 5. So wounding on 4s. Okay. Wow, your dice have been too close to me, I think. All right, so we've got 5 wounds there. So I'm going to get 5. I'm going to do the Jinx save. I know it says you have to take the highest save, but if you work it out, the re-rolling of 4+ is actually better than, it's a better save than a 3+. So it's like statistically better. So I'm going to go with the re-rolling Jinx save. So 4 pluses. All right. So that's 1, and then re-roll 4+. Yeah, that's how you do it. All right, cool. All right, now the multi-melta for 1 hits, wounding on 2, wounds 4+, 4+. Yeah, that's how you do it. Woo! All right, now the other one's multi-melta.
Heavy bolter.
Oh, the heavy bolter. So hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. So 3 wounds, 3 4+. 4+. Oh, okay. So he's taking 1 wound. And then the other multi-melta. Do you want to shoot the other?
The other one's back there. I can't see.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is still the 1 tank there, right?
That's a 1 tank.
Oh man, the 1 tank. Okay.
So now the other one's going to shoot that squad.
All right. So now the other tank is going to shoot onto this squad. Woo! Okay.
14, 16, 18. Okay.
So we got 20 shots coming into them.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s. Wow, that's a lot of 1s. Man, your dice have been close to me. Too close. They got filled. All right, and then wounding on 3s. Okay. Wow, that's a fair number there.
3, 6, 9.
All right, you got 9. I'm going to roll first 5 here. 3 pluses. All good. And then 4. 3 pluses. Okay, what's... All right, so 2 die. All right, then the multi-melta, or yeah, we'll do the multi-meltas. Hitting on 3s, so 1 hits. One on 2, boom. It's another 1 dead.
The bolter in front.
And the heavy bolter in front, hitting on 3s. So 2 hits, wounding on 3s, 2 wounds, 3+. All right, so they will be taking leadership tests, but they're still alive.
Going to try to heal that.
All right, the engine seer is going to try to heal that tank there. Nope. All right, moving on. All right, the blob squad here is going to fire onto my biker bro there. 17 guys are within range in line of fire. So hitting on 4s. Okay. Alrighty. And then wounding on 5s because it's strength 3. And nothing. Okay. All right. Anyway, moving on. There's actually 6s, but it didn't matter. They didn't hit any, weren't wounded anyway. So the wyverns are going to fire over here, aiming for the back of the biker there. So, see? There you go. Oh, direct hit. Brutal. Okay.
2 and 1.
So we got 2 and 1.
Second.
Goes off that way. Oh, re-rolling.
So flip's here, so I get
Good.
1.
1. So it's 3 and 1.
Third one, re-roll.
Re-rolling. So just a bike. So 4 and 1.
Fifth one, re-roll. Nothing.
Nothing.
Sixth one.
So 4 and 1 direct hit.
So I'm gonna move there and get 2 and 2.
2 and 2. So 6 and 3.
We'll take that. That'll get 4 guys.
All right. So 6 and 7.
Last one, direct hit. We'll get 2 and 2.
So 8 and 9. 8 and 9. All right. So we'll get that together and come back to you with that. 8 and 9. Woo! All right. So we're gonna roll the biker and the librarian here. So wounding on 5s, re-rolling because of shred. Okay. Oof. Rough on the reroll there. So we've got 4 wounds. AP 3. Or not AP3, I'm sorry, 3 plus armor save. Good, all right. And then we've got wounding on 4s on the tac squad. All right. Oh, wow, okay, much better. All right, so we've got 6. So I've got 6 3 plus saves. Losing 1, all right, not bad. Not bad. All right, so we're gonna move over to here to Pask and his bro over there. So they're gonna roll to try to get split fire. Get passes. So they're gonna be split firing.
So Pask first.
So Pask first. He's gonna be shooting at who?
12, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. Pask is going to shoot at the Space Marine squad.
Okay, so Pask is gonna shoot at the tactical squad over there.
So I need 3.
So 3s to hit,
Re-rolling 1.
and re-rolling 1s because preferred enemy. All right, wow, there's a couple 1s there. All right, re-roll those. Okay, wow, that re-roll really helped. Okay, it's a considerable number of hits here. Oh, there's a 2 in there. Oops, sorry. There's 1 2. Cool. All right, and then there's that 6 over there. That counts as it right there. All right, and then strength 5, toughness 4, so needing 3s. 6s are rending. Ooh, so we got. Oop, preferred enemy, another rend in there. So, all right, so we've got 3 rending. So 3 guys are gonna get. There's a squad in between them, so they'll get a 5-up cover save because of intervening models. So 3 5-ups. 1 guy saved, so 2 guys are dead so far. And then we've got 6 armor saves. 3 plus. 1 more dice. So 3 guys are dead, right? 2 and then yes. 2 and 1. So those guys are dead, leaving just the sergeant. All right, moving on. All right, so now he's going to fire the heavy bolter on the front there. So hitting on 3s. Rerolling the 1 for preferred enemy. All right, all hits. Wounding on 3s. So 3 wounds. 3 3 pluses. He's alive. Wow, I'm doing good with my saves today. All right, so now the executioner there is going to fire onto my biker guy and the librarian. So he's got 4 gets hot rolls because only 2 of the guns can see. Nope, nothing getting hot. So we got 4 plasma cannon shots coming in here. Oh, so painful. All right, scattering. Ooh, that's going to go off.
So 4, so we got 3 inches. So hit the Land Raider.
Hit the Land Raider.
Okay,
Second shot. It's going to go way off.
Yep, that's going to miss.
Yep.
Third one.
Third one. Direct hit. So that's going to hit both.
Fourth one.
And the 4th one. It's direct hit. So he's got 4 plasma shots on there. He's jinking, so. Twos. All right, so we got 3. Preferred enemy. Forgot about that. Yeah, so 4. So I'm going to do 2 at a time for the jinx saves because a librarian die doesn't get a jinx save. So 4 plus. Ugh. Rerolling. Oh, that was rough. All right, and then so my multi-melter guy is dead. And then he's got 5+ intervening models. And he's got 1 wound left. Because it's strength 7, right? So it doesn't tough him out. All right, so he's got 1 wound left. Woo! All right, this tank here is going to fire into the librarian. So he's got his main gun firing.
Yep, strength 7 AP4.
Strength 7 AP4 twin linked. So, all right, 2 hits, 4 hits. Ooh, strength 7, so wounded on 2s. We got 4 wounds. So 4 3+ saves. He's got to make all of them, otherwise he's dead. He's dead. All right, so that's that. All right, the battle tank is going to fire his strength 8 AP4 large blast right there, or try to. It's going to go off a few, but I think it's going to be a good distance. So what is that? 4 inches? 4 inches. So I think it just hits the 1. This is the 1 guy. So front armor 13, so he needs a 5, but it's ordnance, so he rolls 2 dice. Nothing. All right. So that's that for that tank. All right. The Vanquisher is going to fire into the Land Raider. So he's got his strength 8 AP2 shot coming here, hitting on 3. Nope. And then the las cannon, so strength 9 AP2. All right, that hits. Strength 9 looking for 5. Nope, nothing. All right, moving on. All right, so that's it for shooting for the Imperial Guard. So now he's going to roll to see if he can get his shields back. So since 3 are down, he's going to roll 3. Any of these are 5 or 6, gets back. So he gets 1 back. Cool. All right, moving on. That's so that's the end of the Guards phase. So we'll come back to you with the Maelstrom objectives that were gotten, and then the next turn is Maelstrom objectives. All right, so we both got both of our objectives that turn, and then we rolled again, and I got 2 and 3, hold objective 2, hold objective 3, and Steve got 4 and 5, which is both kill enemy units. So I guess the way it is he's just trying to kill me, and I'm trying to gain ground, which is pretty perfect for, I guess, the way the mission goes. So we'll come back to you on turn 2 with movement phase for the Dark Angels. All right, movement phase for Dark Angels. Biker moved up here within 12 of that tank there. These guys ran up 6. He moved up 6 and then disembarked these bros 6 inches. He moved up at the edge of the crater there. These guys just pivoted, and he stood still. So that's it for movement phase here for Dark Angels. Running out of units, running out of models already earlier here on turn 2. So now we're going to move on to the Psychic phase. So the first, so I rolled a 3, giving me 8 dice because he already killed one of my Psychers, and giving him 3 dice. So the first thing we're going to try to do is I'm going to try to roll Righteous Repugnance, which gives, and he's going to cast it onto this unit here where he's in, which gives them Rage special rule. So needing 1, getting it with 3. Do you want to try to deny that? Nope. So he's going to let that one go. So they're raged. And then I'm going to try to use my remaining dice on prescience onto the tanks there. So needing 2 and getting 2. Can you deny it? No, with 1. Oh man, again, you're really scaring me with those. All right, so yeah, pretty good successful psychic phase there. So, all right, so now we'll move on to the shooting phase for Dark Angels here on turn 2. All right, we're going to start off the shooting phase with the Land Raider. So it moves 6, so it gets 1 full ballistic skill. Everything else snap fires except for the 1 power of the Machine Spirit. So what he's going to do is most everything's going to fire into the Blob Squad. Then I'm going to power the Machine Spirit, the Multi-Melta, into this tank over here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot the Assault Cannon at the Blob Squad at full ballistic skill. So hitting on 3s. Okay, all hits. All right, so now I still have to get through 1 of the Void Shields. So what we're going to do with that is I'm going to roll it 1 at a time because I'm looking for a 6. I'm looking for a 6 because it needs a 13. So looking for a 6. Nope. Looking for a 6. Nope. Looking for a 6. Nope. 1 more. Come on. Yeah. No. All right. So I guess because the Hurricane Bolters can't do anything unless I get through there, I'm going to shoot the Multi-Melta basically into the Void Shield. So I need 6. No, 5. 5, right? Strength 8, 13, right? Yep. So 5. I need a 5 with the Multi-Melta. Oh, come on! What's that? Oh, that's the hit. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Thank you. Yes, that was the hit. Okay. So now I need a 5. No. Okay, well, there we go. That's what I get for doing that. So, all right, so the Hurricane Bolters aren't going to be able to do anything. They're just going to plink off there. So, all right, moving on. All right, so the Multi-Melted Bike here is going to fire into his command tank there. So I need to hit on a 6 because he jinxed last turn. Nope. All right, moving on. All right, Predator Squad is going to fire into the command squad over here. So I've got 9 shots coming in, hitting on 3s, re-rolling because of prescience. Okay, re-rolling because of prescience. Okay, so 8 shots, and again, because of the Void Shield there, we got to do them one at a time until I get through. So it's looking for a 4. Oh, come on. 4. Nope. 4. Nope. 4. Oh, shoot. I don't know which one that was. I'm going to re-roll it. 4. Yeah, there we go. Okay, the Void Shield's down. So now I've got 5 shots left. I need 5s to get glance on the front there. Looking for 5s. Re-rolling because of Tank Hunter, finally. All right, so I got 1 glance so far. Re-rolling. Okay, so I got a pen already. So you get 5 up because of Intervene Mouse, so we'll do the glance first. That's taken, and then the pen. Oh, come on! Alrighty, so he saved them all. Or I guess those guys got shot in the face with them somehow and survived. So, alright, so that's shooting. Alright, my Vindicare Assassin is going to fire into the command squad there. So, hitting on a 2, rerolling to a 4. Alright, so it hits. Strength 10, and it's going to go against the Warlord there. So, needing a 4 to glance. It's a pen. It ignores cover, his shots.
2
so,
dice pick the lowest.
Oh, 2 dice pick the lowest, because he's got, the formation gives him, as long as he's within 6 inches of his Engine Seer, he's got the special roll where I roll 2 dice, and I have to pick the lowest for the penetration result. So it's AP2, so it's +1. So looking for double 6s. Let's see. No, so he's going to go with the 2. So that becomes a 3, so he's just going to be snap firing, but he's still down a hull point. All right, I'll take that. All right, so moving on. All right, so that's it for the shooting phase here for Dark Angels. So now I'm going to go into the charge. So my knights here are going to try to charge into this squad over here with Pask. So they have to go around the blob squad there. So he's going to go through dangerous, difficult terrain there. So +2. Needs 6 inches for this charge. So I need a total of an 8. Really need an 8. Please give me an 8. I really want this so bad. Yay! 9 inches! I got it. All right. So there. So we'll move him into combat. We'll come back to you with the combat phase. All right. So here we are. We're here hitting onto the executioner here. So the first ones are going to go are Ezekiel and the Interrogator Chaplain at Initiative 5. So Ezekiel is going to be green. Blacks are going to be the Interrogator Chaplain. They both got base 3. They both got 2 extra for the charge because of rage, and then Ezekiel has +1 for extra close combat. So all of them are hitting on 3s, re-rolling because of first round of combat. Okay, re-rolling. Okay. So now the black ones are going to be glancing on 4s. The greens are going to be glancing on 6s. So we got 1 pen, and that's it. Okay. So 1 pen, it's not plus anything, so the result is immobilized. So it is immobilized. So it's down to 2 hull points and immobilized. All right, so moving on. All right, now moving on to the Knight and the Knight Master. So they've got all of those dice. So each of the Knights has 2 base plus 2 for charge plus 1 for the book. And then the Knight Master has 3 base plus 2 for the charge plus 1 for the book. So the Knight Master is going to be the black ones. So hitting on 3s, re-rolling because of first round of combat because of Zealot. All right, that was pretty good. 3s. All right. And these are all going to be glancing on 4s. All right, I'm going to do these first. Okay, that's yeah, I think they're all dead. So also it goes off onto Pask. So I think they're just dead. AP3, so it can't blow anything up. All right, excellent. So they won't consolidate because you don't consolidate when you hit tanks, but at least I killed them. All right, so that'll be the end of the Dark Angel's turn. So now we'll move on. We'll come back to you with after movement phase for the Guard on turn 2. All right, Guard movement phase. He moved around a bit, pivoted. These guys moved up. You moved around. The Blob Squad are all making their way over this way to try to take on my little Death Star over there. They didn't move because they don't have to, and he didn't move because he doesn't have to. So that's movement phase for the Guard right here on turn 2. So we'll come back to you for shooting phase here for Guard on turn 2. All right, so first thing we're going to do is give orders from the platoon command squad into the platoon for first rank fire, second rank fire. So looking for 9, or is he 8 or 9? He's an 8, so that failed. So they don't get first rank fire, second rank fire. But it wasn't double 6s, so that means he can give other orders. Look at me, I'm learning things, people. All right, so we're gonna move on to the shooting there.
10 and
so we've got 2 flamers up there shooting into these guys here. So they got 10 hits on there. Their toughness 5, so it's strength 4, right? So looking for 5s. All right, so you got 3. Oh, yeah, that was that one?
Yeah.
So 4. So we got 4. It would have helped if I grabbed my dang dice. All right, so I've got 4 2+s. And they're good. All right, now we're going to come back to you with the bajillion las cannon shots here. How many shots was it again?
45.
45 las cannon shots are coming in here.
20.
Here's 20. So hitting on 4s. Okay. Wow, that's pretty good. So why don't we figure those ones out? Yeah. So wounding on their majority toughness 5 over there because of shield wall.
6s.
So looking for 6s. So we've got 2 so far. Hitting on 4s. Okay. Ooh, not as good. There's one there. All right. So now wounding on 6s. 1 more, so that's 3 total so far. And 4s and 6s. So 4 total.
4 saves.
4 saves of 2+. Oh, and they make it. Wow, I learned how to make saves. All right, so that's the Blob Squad. I survived that. Yay! All right. All right, these tanks here are going to roll for the split fire order. It does not go off, but it wasn't 12. All right, so these guys here are going to fire into my biker bro there. He's going to jink because there's a lot of shots coming, and there's also some melta in there. So we're going to do, which one are you going to do first?
This one's snap shooting.
All right, so we're doing the commander there. He's snap shooting. So 6s, got a couple. All right, looking for 4s, got 1. So, come on, Phil, remember your dice. All right, 1 4+. He's good. All right.
Bolter.
Heavy bolter, not hitting, and then the 2 melta. Nope. So now we're going to go on to this guy over here. He's firing at full ballistic skill over here. So we've got the big old main gun there. I was looking for 6s again and got excited. Hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 4s. All right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. All right, grab a 9. That's 4, 8, 9. All right, 9 4+s. Okay, so those ones made it. 4+s. Oh, he's dead. That's 2 3s. All right, so he is dead. All right, moving on. All right, so the engine seer there is going to try to repair him. Nope. All right, and then he is going to fire into the Land Raider there. So hitting on a 3. Nope. But the last cannon hitting on a 3. No. Wow. Did you take all my dice rolls over there? I think you have. Those are Phil ones, I think I'm seeing. All right, he is going to fire into those guys over there with his large blast. A little danger close. All right. Direct hit.
Direct hit. Good thing.
So, yeah, good thing because that was 3 scattered dice there. So direct hit. So that's going to hit, I think, everyone there. So you've got 5, 6, 7 hits. And it's strength 8, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we've got 7 hits, strength 8. So any 2s? All right. So 7. 6, right? Yeah, 6. 6 wounds. What is the AP on that again? 3. So 6 2 pluses. Yeah, that's how you do it. How did I learn how to make saves? All right, so this tank here is going to shoot into those bros there. So we got main gun hitting on 3s, twin linked. Oh, okay, 3 hits, strength 7, wounded on 2s. All right, so 1, 3 plus armor save. Yep, he's good. So then we've got 2 heavy bolters coming in here, hitting on 3s. All right, wounding on 3s. Okay, 1, 3 plus. He's good. Okay, wow. All right, moving on. All right, the wyverns are going to shoot into there. So first shot. Ooh, it's going to go off. You're going to re-roll that? Yep, twin link. So they're going to re-roll. Direct hit. Nice.
That's 1, 2, 5.
Hits 5.
Second one.
Second one.
Reroll.
He's going to re-roll it. Goes off that way, so it's going to hit 1. So we got 6 so far.
Third one. 5.
5, so 11.
Fourth one. We'll take that. 3.
All right. 14.
4. Reroll. 1.
All right, 15.
5. Direct hits 5.
So 20.
6. Reroll. 3.
So 23.
7. Reroll.
24.
Number 8.
25. 25 hits. Brutal, brutal, brutal. All right, so we'll get that together and come back to you. All right, so we got coming in here, he needs 5s to wound, 25. Oh. Shred. With shred, so he gets to re-roll. Wow, good thing too. There's a lot of 4s in there.
He thought he only needed 4s.
What's that?
He thought he only needed 4s.
Yeah, he thought he only needed 4s, but now you reminded him for the shred roll, so here come all the 5s. Oh wow, yeah, there's a fair number in there. All right, so what is that?
6, 9, 11.
11. So, got 11 2 pluses. Oh my god! How did I learn how to make these saves? I feel like I'm not me. All right, moving on. All right, so that's it for shooting phase. You can't charge because you rapid fire with these guys. So we're gonna try to recharge his void shields there, and he gets 1 back. All right, that's all it took to hold back all my less cannon shots last time. All right, so we'll come back to you with the Maelstrom objectives and the new ones for the next turn. All right, so I got both my objectives, but he only killed 1 unit, which is that biker. So that puts me in the head 4-3 in objectives here. So now we're moving on to the next round. I rolled a 2 and a 6, so I have to hold objective 2 and destroy an enemy unit. And then he got 3 and 4, which is hold objective 3 and destroy an enemy unit. So should be a lot of bloodshed here coming in here on turn 3. All right, movement phase for the Dark Angels. These guys are moving up this way. They're 1 inch away from the blob squad there that I'm hoping is not going to be there longer. This guy didn't move, he just pivoted a little bit. These guys ran up to this way. They stood still, they stood still. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got left here. So that's movement phase for Dark Angels. Moving on to the psychic phase, I rolled a 1. So that leaves me with 6 dice, my opponent with 1. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do Righteous Repugnance with 2 dice, looking for 1. I get it with 2, so you can't deny that. So those guys are righteously repugned again. And then I'm going to roll 2 onto prescience, needing 4 onto prescience, needing 2, and getting it with perils. Uh-oh. Deny? Oh no. All right, so the perils roll is a 3. So we'll figure that one out and come back to you. All right, so he took a wound and then lost warp charges, but I've got no more warp charges left to go. So that's how that goes. All right, so that's the end of psychic phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase for Dark Angels here on turn 3. All right, starting out the shooting phase, the Land Raider is going to fire into the Blob Squad and then power the Machine Spirit, the Multi-Melta, into that tank over there. So, yeah. So first we're going to do the Assault Cannon. So hitting on 3s. All right, twin linked. All right, so that's all hits. Now we need a 6. He's got 1 shield left, so I need a 6 to get through the shield. Nope. 6. Nope. 6. Nope. Come on, 6. Yeah. No. Yeah. That is. All right. That is a 6. All right. So the shield's down. So now I'm gonna do the Multi-Melta into the tank over there. So hitting on a 3. That's a hit. I don't think it's within 12, is it? That's going to be close. I don't think it's even going to be close. No, that can't be 12. No, he's way out. All right. So now I need a 6 to glance it. No. All right. So then I'm going to get the dice for the Hurricane Bolters. So it's in rapid fire range. So I've got, I'm going to re-roll these. I'm going to roll these twice. So it's going to be 12 total shots, so 6 at a time. So hitting on 3s, twin linked. Okay. Strength 4, toughness 3. So 3s. Okay, so we got 3 that are just dead. And we'll do that again. Hitting on 3s. Twin linked. Alright, wounding on 3s. Alright, and another 4.
Coming from
that thing there. So, yeah. So 1, I think that guy 2, that guy might be 3.
3.
No, so 4. All right, yeah, because you got to cover save because the next closest one was through there. All right, so that's that guy shooting. All right, moving on. All right, these guys here are going to shoot into that Blob Squad there. So I've got a rapid firing bolter and a bolt pistol hitting on 3s. Okay, 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. Okay, adds up to 3. That doesn't help. All right, my last cannon bros over here. I'm gonna fire into the command tank squad there. So I got 9 shots, all twin link because of prescience. Hitting on 3s. Wow, thank God for twin linking. Oh yeah, wow, really thank God for twin linking. All right, so glancing on front armor 14, right? So 5s. Looking for 5s. Oh, they got Tank Hunter. So I got 1 pen so far. All right, so I got 2 pens and a glance. So
which one you want first?
Do the glance first. Nope, the glance is going to go through, and then the 2 pens both go through. Okay. So, we have to do the pens one at a time. So it's
2 dice.
Oh, I've got to do it with 2 dice. I forgot. So I need double 6s for it to explode. So the first one, 2 5s, which becomes 6. So it's immobilized. So it's immobilized, and then the next one, no. So it's wow, double 1s. Okay. So it's just dead. Leaving the command tank with a 1. Okay. Alright, so I got some decisions to make. Alright, Vindicare Assassin is going to try to take out the Warlord. He's taking off the other 2 hull points from him. So he may as well. Hitting on a 2. It hits. Glancing on a 4. It's a pen. Ignores cover. So it's just, let's see if it explodes because it's AP2. Oh, 2 dice, that's right. So I need double 6s? No, I don't get it. So it is just dead. All right, slay the Warlord. All right, moving on. All right, these guys over here are going to fire into the Blob Squad. So I've got the Stormbolter, the green from the Chaplain, and Mastercrafted Bolt Pistol from Ezekiel. Hitting on 2s. Okay, they all hit. Wounding on 3s. Okay, 1. So 1 guy is dead. Alrighty, and I think that's it for shooting here for the Dark Angels. So we'll come back to you with the 1 charge. All right, so that squad there is going to charge into the Blob Squad. So we've got 37 shots coming in here, hitting on 6s. I've got a couple in there. 4, 5? Yeah, it looks like five hits, or yeah, 5 hits. So wounding on toughness, majority toughness is 5, so wounding on 6s. 1. 1, 2 plus. He's good. And then you've got the other half. Hitting on 6s. Not the 1. Wounding on 6. Nope. Then we've got the wall of death, so 2. So 2. Alright. Got 1. 1, 2 plus. He's good. Alright, and they're pretty much automatically in. Let's just see how far they go in. Yeah, okay, they're way in. So we'll move them in and then we'll come back to you with the fight subphase. Alright, so starting over here, Ezekiel and the Chaplain are going to hit first because they're initiative 5. So the Ezekiel has 3 base, plus 2 for the charge because of righteous repugnance, plus 1 for extra close combat weapon, plus 1 for his book. The Chaplain has 3 base, plus 2 for the charge, plus 1 for the book. So all hitting on 3s. Rerolling because of first round of combat. Okay, all hits. Yep. All right, and these are all, what's the toughness? Majority toughness 3. So the blacks are wounding on 2s. Ezekiel, the greens are wounding on 3s. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 2, 4, 6, 8 guys dead. So we're going to take them out, and then we'll consolidate in my knights and see how they do. All right, moving on to the knight and the knight master. They're going to be attacking. So each of the guys with the maces has 2 base attacks, plus 2 for the charge, plus 1 for the book. The knight master with the flail has 3 base, plus 2, plus 1. So they're all going to be hitting on 3s, rerolling because of the first round of combat. All right, rerolling. Okay, I think I got them all there. All right, 3s. Okay, and these are all wounding on 2s. These apart. All right, 2s and 2s. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, that's pretty brutal. So we've got 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. All right, we're going to figure out how many actually left and then come back to you with that. Okay, so they're all gone. Okay, so I will consolidate them and then we'll come back to you with movement phase for oh my god, the Astra Militarum Imperial Guard here on turn 3. All right, movement phase here for the Astra Militarum. His flyer still didn't come in. Rough. All right, so we've got this guy kind of moved around a bit, turned so you get front armor this way, but he's got a turret so he can shoot off or wherever he wants. This guy kind of moved around a bit. The engine seer ran right back there. These guys didn't move, and he moved a bit over that way. So that's it for movement phase here for the Astra Militarum. So now we're going to move on to the shooting phase. All right, so we're going to start with the Wyverns firing into these dude bros here. So he's going to put it on the middle guy there. 4, so move 1 inch, right?
Yeah. I'll take that.
You're going to take that? Not going to chance it? Oh, I think it's this way, this direction.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's cool.
Okay, so we got 3.
All right, so we got 3.
Second one, direct hit.
Direct hit.
5.
All right, so 5, so we got a total of 8.
5.
Oh, so 13.
Let's say 4.
4, so 17.
Direct hit, so it's 5.
22.
6. 5.
5, so 27.
5.
32.
1 more. Reroll.
Rerolling. 2, so 34.
34.
Woo-hoo! Okay, 34 shredding shots coming right at you. All right, so here comes the Wyvern shots. We're going to do the first 17 coming in here, hitting on 3s or 5. Oh, wounding on 5s. That's right. I forgot they don't have to hit with shred, so he gets to reroll. Oh my god, that was Awesome. What? Okay. So that's all but 3, so 14 so far. Okay. Yep, that's brutal. On 5s again. With shred. Okay. Okay. And
16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26.
26 wounds on them. Oh man, I think my 2+ saving is probably running out with this one. All right, so we got 26 armor saves coming in here. I'm going to do it 9 at a time at first here. So we got 9 2+s. Okay, so 1 is dead so far. 2 pluses. 2 are dead so far. And then 8. Oh, 3, 4 are dead. Okay, so that was brutal. All right, so we'll do figure that out and come back to you. Yowza! All right, this tank over here is going to shoot into these guys. So hitting on 3s. All right, they're 4s, yeah. So toughness 4. So there's 4 wounds, and then these are from the storm bolter, or the heavy bolters. All right, wounding on 4s, or 3s, right? Is it strength 5?
Yes.
Yeah, so 3s. So we've got
7.
So 7. 7 2+s. Okay, made those ones. Okay, moving on. This guy here is going to fire onto them with his large blast. So pretend it's aiming that way. You know what you're doing. All right, so here we go. Oh, direct hit. So that's 3. Strength 8, right?
Yes.
So 2s. Whoa! Okay. There we go. All right, this tank here is going to shoot into those guys. So we're going to do with the main gun first, hitting on a 3. That hits. Strength 8, anything but. Oh, there's a but. All right, and then the las cannon shot coming in, hitting on 3. Oh, okay. No, moving on. All right, so that's it for shooting here for Astromail time. So now we're going to roll to see if the shield comes back. 5 and 6s. No, nothing coming back. All right, so we'll figure out the Maelstrom objectives and come back to you with those. All right, so I got both of my objectives, and Steve got none of his. So yeah, so and then we rolled again for the next one. I got objective 2 and 3. He got objective 2 and 6, which is kill an enemy unit. So all right, so that's what we've got here going into turn 4. So his flyer will come on. All right, movement phase with Dark Angels. These guys are moving up against that tank there. He moved up 6 inches and is looking on the Wyverns. He moved a bit just to get 2 of his guns in range, and they stood still. He stood still. And that's about it. That's everyone else has just kind of stood still where they were. So, all right. So now we're going to move on to the psychic phase. I rolled a 1 again, so leaving me with 6 dice. My opponent with leaving my opponent with 1. So I'm going to roll righteous repugnance on those guys again. Needing 1. Going off with 2 with perils. So you can't deny it, but perils of a 6. Oh, he can get supercharged. All right, so he has to pass his leadership of 10, and he's good. So now he's Super Saiyan. Okay, that was unexpected and brutal. All right, so then I'm going to move on to try to cast Prescience on my tanks back here. Needing 2, getting it with 2, and no, not denied. All right, so yeah, another successful psychic phase. All right, moving on. All right, so we're going to start out the shooting phase here with these guys. And they're going to shoot into him. So his last sponson on the side there is just out of range, and he moved. So one of his shots is going to be a snapshot. So the black one's going to be a snapshot. Everything else is hitting on 3s. It's twin linked because of prescience. So looking for 3s, twin linked, and 6 on the black. All right, so the black one missed and that one missed. So front armor is 14, so looking for 5s to glance. Okay, so I got 2 pens and a glance. Yeah, 5 up. So let's do the glance first. Nope, glance goes through, and the 2 pens both go through. So he'll be dead. And I don't think he's close enough to anything for explosion to make a difference.
He's got guys behind him.
Oh, he does have guys. So the 2 pens plus 1. Nope, it doesn't explode. So he's just wreck. Alrighty, moving on. All right, now the Land Raider is going to fire into the Wyverns over there. So I've got the assault cannon is going to fire at full, and then power the machine spirit, the multi-melt to fire at full. So hitting on 3s. Okay, twin linked. Okay. What's the front armor? 12. All right. So I need 6s. 6s will pen actually because they'll be rending with the assault cannon, and then I need a 4 to glance with the black. Okay, so just the 1 glance. And he's got a 4-up cover save. He's good. All right, so nothing there onto the Wyverns. Pretty good. All right, the Vindicare here is going to fire onto the Wyvern over there. So I've got a hitting on a 2. Whoa, no, knocked over those guys, but they're still alive. Strength 10, front armor is 12, so looking for a 2 to glance. And that's a pen. Ignores cover. So +1 for AP2, +1 for open topped. So looking for, that's explosion. What's the side armor on your other one?
What's that?
What's the side armor on your on the 10? So it might let's see the difference. Yeah. So the distance is 2 inches. Is he within 2?
I'd say yeah.
Yep. So looking for a 6. No. So nothing there. But it did blow up one of them. So that's pretty good. All right. So moving on. All right. That's it for shooting. So now I'm going to charge these guys into there. So I think I need about 3 inches because it's going through dangerous terrain. Okay. So he's in. So we'll move them in and we'll come back to you with the fight sub phase. All right. So starting over here. We've got Ezekiel, who's going to be the green. He's also Super Saiyan now with his, because he rolled the 6 on his Perils of the Warp. So he's got Armor Bane, which means he's basically like a Melta sword, AP2, because he's also got Smash. So he's going to be the green. And then the blacks are going to be the Interrogator Chaplain. So everyone's hitting on 3s, re-rolling, because the first round of combat with the Interrogator Chaplain. Okay. So here, let's do Ezekiel's first. So he gets 2 at a time. So he's looking for, he's strength 4, back armor is 10. So looking for 6. That's a pen. That's a glance. That's a nothing. That's a pen. That's a pen. That's a pen. And that's a pen. So that's 5 pens. And then he's going to be glancing on 4s. Okay. So another pen. So 6 pens. So it's dead. Although 5 pens from Ezekiel might explode it because he's AP2. So any of these going to be 6s? Yes. Oh, shoot. Okay. Distance, 4 inches. So it is going to hit all my guys there. Does it hit yours? Oh, but it's front armor, so it's fine. So, all right. So on the regular guy, it's strength 4, right? Strength 4? Yeah. 4. So looking for a 4 on the regular guy? Nope. On Ezekiel? Nope. And on the Interrogator Chaplain? No. Okay, wow, okay. So that's that, and it exploded and took away the cover I was hoping to get. So so now we're gonna, that's it for Dark Angel's turn here on turn 4. So we'll come back to you with after movement phase for the Imperial Guard here on turn 4. Movement phase, here he comes! So he's got Vector Dancer, so he came in there and he was like, whoop, this way. So now he's probably gonna fire on those guys. He didn't move, and he didn't move, and that's all that's left here for Astra Militarum. So we're going to move on now to the shooting phase. All right, we're going to start with a Wyvern shooting into these guys. So the first hit, first shot, it's direct hit. So that's 2. That way, 3. Reroll. So that's going to hit another one. So 4. You get 3. Can you get 3? Okay. All right. So what is that? 7. So 7 hits. Much better than like the 20 or something you had last time. So 7 hits here. Strength 4. So looking for 4s. Shred. All right. So we've got 5 wounds there. 5 2 pluses. All right, moving on. All right, the vulture is going to fire into them. So he's got 20 shots coming in here, hitting on 3s. Wow, that was really good. Twin linked. Wow, that's super good. Strength 5, right? So wounded on 3s. Okay, so quite a few there.
Heavy bolter.
And a heavy bolter, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. 2 more. So that's 19, or no, 18?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16.
16. All right, so we got 16 wounds coming in here. So I'm gonna do 8. I'm gonna do 8 shots each, so 2 pluses. All good on the first ones. 2 pluses. Oh, 2. All right, so I can take 2 wounds over there. All right, moving on. All right, so he is gonna fire into the big rhino, the Land Raider over there. All right, hitting on 3. Nope. Then the last cannon hitting on 3. That hits. Looking for a 5. Nope, nothing. All right, moving on. And that's actually it for Astra Militarum turn here. So yeah, so then we're gonna move on to yep. Look for the void shield here. So we got 3. Gets back 2. Okay, fair enough. Good there. That works. All right, so moving on now. Oh, and actually that's the end of turn 4. So we'll come back to you with the Maelstrom stuffs. All right, so I got both my objectives, and Steve got none again. So that leaves me with 8 to his 3. So then we rolled again. I got 2 and 6, which is hold objective 2 and kill a unit. He got 1 and 4, hold objective 1 and kill a unit. All right, moving on. Come back to you after movement phase for Dark Angels on turn 4. All right, movement phase for Dark Angels here on turn 5, not 4 like I said previously. Turn 5. These guys pivoted to take a look on him. He moved up into the cover of this, so he's going to be shooting on him without having to worry about the void shield generator. These guys moved up this way, looking on him. And that's it. That's all I've got left. But it's yeah. So we'll see how this goes. So now I rolled a 4 for Winds of the Warp. So now I'm going to roll to let's see what I can do. So I'm going to roll 3 dice on Righteous Repugnance. It goes off with 1. Do you want to try to deny that?
No.
No. Okay. So they are righteously repugned. Then I'm going to try to do Mind Worm with 1 die. So Mind Worm, need 1. That goes off. You want to try to deny it?
Nope.
No. Okay, so Mind Worm go off. So he's going to hit on a 2. He hits. Strength 6, side armor 10. So I need a 4 to glance. It's a pen.
Pen chart?
Yeah, pen is +1 for AP 2 and +1 for open whatever. It ignores cover, so open top, that's the word I was looking for. So +2, +2, so it's immobilized. So it's down 1 hull point and immobilized. Perfect. All right, and then the thing he's been saving all his dice for, my 5 dice onto prescience onto my tanks over here. So needing 2, not getting it. What? And he would have denied it anyway. All right, well, womp womp. Okay, so yeah, that was weird. Okay, so that's it for Psychic phase, and now we're moving on to Shooting phase. All right, so these guys are going to fire into him. He's got intervening cover, so he's going to have a 5+ cover save without jinking, so he's not going to jink, so that he can then try to shoot the crap out of me. So I've got, they didn't get prescience off, so the black ones are going to be twin linked because they're the turrets, and then the sponsons are going to be the greens. They're not twin linked. So looking for 6s. Oh man, okay. I got 2. That's perfect. All right, those ones are not twin linked. These ones are twin linked. No more. Okay, so still 2. So side armor is 12, so looking for a 3 to glance. Okay, I got 1 pen. Want to give a 5-up cover save? No, so it goes through. So +1 on the pen chart. Okay, 2, so it's just snap firing. All right, so all right, fair enough, down to hull point. All right, moving on. All right, the Land Raider is going to fire into this tank over here. So I've got the assault cannon and the multi-melter. He moved less than 6, or he moved 6. So he gets 1 at full, and then Power of the Machine Spirit gives me another 1. So these are all hitting on full ballistic skill, so hitting on 3s. Oh, come on, I needed that. Twin linked. Okay, now looking for 6s on here, because that will get me into rending, which means I could do anything. Nothing. Okay. Womp womp. Okay. So, gonna move on. Alright, Vindicare Assassin. It's gonna snap shooting to him, because otherwise I'd be hitting the Void Shield. So, hitting on a 6? No. Okay. Alright, so that's it for shooting phase here. So we've got 1 charge that we've got to do. We'll come back to you with that. Alright, these guys here are going to be charging into Wyvern. So it's a 3-inch charge. He's got it. So we'll move him in and come back to you with the fight sub phase. Alright, Initiative 5 here, we've got Ezekiel and the Interrogator Chaplain. So these are hitting on 3. Reroll because of first round of combat with Zealot. Okay. The greens are glancing on a 6, and the blacks are glancing on a 4. Alright, that's going to be enough to take it out. So I got 2 pens, and it's open topped. So it's a wreck. But now we just got to find out if it explodes. A 6 it'll explode because it's open topped. No, it doesn't explode, so it's just a wreck. Alright, so no consolidation there because it's a vehicle. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for Imperial Guard. Alright, movement phase here for Astra Militarum here on turn 5. His flyer zoomed up this way and vector danced, so he's facing off this way. This guy didn't move, these guys didn't move, and that's all that's left here. So that's it. So we're going to move on to shooting phase now here. Alright, so he is going to be firing into these guys. He's going to be snap shooting because I did the pen. So we got snap shooting, so hitting on 6s, twin linked. So you still got 3 shots. Not bad. Alright. Hitting on 6s. Another 2. Not bad. Oh, another couple. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Cool. 4. Alright. And then the bolters. 1. Are they the same strength? They're all the same strength, right? Yeah. So now 5s onto 4s, so 3s. Okay, so 5 wounds. 5 3 pluses. 1 guy dies. Boop. All right. So moving on. All right, the tank is going to fire into the Land Raider now. So looking for a 3 to hit on the main gun. Nope. Looking for a 3 to hit on the las cannon. That hits. Looking for a 5 to glance. Nope. All right, and that's I think it for them. All right, I think you've got 1 more shield. Do you want to see if you can get that? Nope. So it's still down to 2. But that's the end of turn 5. So do you want to roll to see if the game continues? On 4, it does continue. All right. So we'll come back to you with the Maelstroms and then move on to turn 6. All right. So I got both my objectives again. Kill a unit and hold objective 2. He did hold objective 1, but he didn't kill a unit. So yeah, I'm running away with this one. But now in this phase, we both have to kill 2 units. So it's just going to be a bloodbath at the end here. So see who can kill more people. All right, so we'll come back to you after movement phase for Dark Angel on turn 6. Movement phase for Dark Angels. My Land Raider moved up there. These guys moved up there. These guys pivoted around. And that's it. Everyone else just kind of stood still. So then I rolled for Psychic Power, and I rolled a 2, leaving me with 7, my opponent with 2 dice. So first I'm going to try to cast Mind Worm onto this flyer there. So hitting on or getting it on 1, it does not go off. Okay, there's that. Then I got 5 dice trying to prescience my tanks there. Needing 2, goes off with 3. So my opponent cannot deny that. So they are prescienced. All right, so now we're going to come back to you with the movement, with the shooting phase. All right, these bros are going to fire into the flyer. So I've got 9 shots, twin link, but they're going to be snap firing because he's flying, and then the hits have to go through the shield generator. So let's see what happens here. So hitting on 6s. Okay, got a couple. Not bad. And then, that's not in focus, there we go. And then these are, it's twin linked. Okay. Not bad. Actually, super good. All right, so 5s, there's 2 at a time here because I need 4s to glance through the shield. So 4s, adds up to 4. 4s, got 1. 4s is 13? 13? Yeah. So, and then 1 more. 4. No. Oh, so there's 1 shield left. That sucks. All right. So, all right, moving on. All right, my Land Raider is going to fire into this tank. So my Land Raider is within 12, so he doesn't have to worry about the shield. So the greens are going to be the Assault Cannon. Black is going to be the Multi-Melta. Hitting on 3s. Twin linked. Okay, wish I kept those 6s for this next roll. These need 6s. Oh, I did get 2. Okay. So now these need 3 ups to glance and 5 ups to pen. All right, so 1 glance. And then the Multi-Melta. Needing, it's in Multi-Melta range, so it's 8, looking for 6. Of course, I rolled a 5 on 2 dice. All right, so we got 1 glance. So he's just down to 1 glance. All right, moving on. All right, Vindicare Assassin is going to shoot on that thing, but really I'm just shooting at the shield. So hitting on a 2. All right, re-rolling to a 4. Okay, so he missed. Way to go, Vindicare! All right. I think I've got a run left because I'm not going to. I can't charge anything. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Astra Militarum. All right, movement phase here on turn 6 for Astra Militarum. His plane is flying up this way, and his platoon command squad has come out this way, looking to try to, I think, kill him up. So yeah, that's movement phase. So now we're going to move on to the shooting phase for Astra Militarum on turn 6. All right, these guys here, we're going to start out here. They're going to give first rank fire, second rank fire to themselves. On a 7, they're good.
2, 4, 6, 8.
So we've got 8 shots coming from them into my dude bro there. So hitting on 4s. Oof. So we got 3 hits. Ooh, 2 wounds. 2, 3 pluses. He's dead. Doubly dead. All right. So he is dead. All right, moving on. All right, he is trying to get redemption and shoot into the Land Raider. So hitting on a 3 with his main gun. He hits. Strength 8, so needing 6 because it's Armor Bane. 7, so it's a pen. Is it AP anything?
2.
AP 2. So a 3. So he's going to be snap shooting next turn. All right, last cannon hits. Needs a 5 to glance. That's a pen. 2, so still snap firing. All right, so it is down 2 hull points. There we go. That's how you do it. All right, he is going to fire into my Vindicare Assassin. So he's got 20 shots that are twin linked coming in here, hitting on 3s. Ooh, wow, really good shot in there. All right, twin linked. Ooh, really good shooting. Okay.
Heavy bolter.
And then the heavy bolter, hitting on 3s. All right. Wounding on strength 5, toughness 4, so 3s. Oof. Okay, I think I'm just going to roll your dice as opposed to counting all that up again. So now I got to roll these. He's got stealth. The runes are 4 up, so it becomes a 3 up cover save. So he needs a 3 up. Oh, God. 3, 1, 2, 3. Just enough to kill him. Oh, okay. So, yeah, so he's dead. All right, Vindicare's dead. Womp womp. All right, so that's it for shooting phase Astra Militarum turn here. So he's going to try to get the shields back. So he's got 2, I think. He's only got 2 left, right?
No,
he had 1 left because I think my guy didn't get it. So he only had, yes, he has to roll just 2. Sorry.
No problem.
So rolling 2. He gets 1 back. So now he's back up to 2. So back up to 2 shields on them. All right. So that's the end of turn 6. Do you want to roll to see if we go on to turn 7? We do. Okay, so moving on to turn 7. I think we're done with the Maelstrom, right? Because, I mean, you got both your points there, and I didn't get any of my points there, but I still think it's going to be possible to get it back. So we're done with the Maelstrom. We'll just come back to you after movement phase for Dark Angels here on turn 7. All right, Dark Angels move in here on turn 7. He didn't move because he's already in melt range. These guys moved through cover 3 inches, looking on over here. These guys pivoted around, looking on him, and that's it. So moving on to the Psychic phase, I rolled a 5, leaving me with 10 dice, my opponent with 5 dice. So first thing I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to do Righteous Repugnance on the squad over there. So needing 1, not getting it. Okay. Then I'm going to do Mind Worm, needing 1. Getting it with 1. Do you want to try to deny it? No. It's going to go into your adversary. Nope. All right. So hitting on a 2. That hits. Strength 6, AP 2. Ignores cover. That's a wound, right? Strength 6. All right. So it is AP 2 is just dead. So that took him out. Boom. All right. And then I've got 4 dice left for prescience. So now I'm going to try to prescience my tanks. Needing 2. Getting 3. 3, because that one over there. And it does not get denied. So they are prescienced. All right. So now we're going to move on to the shooting phase. All right. So shooting phase, we're going to start with these guys shooting into the flyer. Do you want to jink?
Yes.
Yes, he is going to jink. So I've got 9 shots coming in here, hitting on 6s. Twin link because of prescience. Oh, wow. Okay. 3 hits so far. Prescience. Nothing on that. So I got 3 shots. Armor 12, right? So 3s to glance. Okay, 1 glance and 1 pen. So 1 glance. Jinked, 1 pen. Jinked. All right. So nothing happened to him, but he's jinking. All right, moving on. All right, Land Raider is going to fire into the tank there. So I've got the green is the assault cannon, black is the multi-melta, hitting on 3s, twin linked. All right, I need 6s on the green. Get 1, and now I need a 3+ to glance, 5+ to pen, because of nope, nothing. Okay, so that didn't do anything. Then we've got the multi-melta. I need a 6 to glance. Okay, that's not again a 5. Come on. All right, so nothing there. All right, that's it for shooting for me. So I've got the 1 charge that we'll try to do. All right, these guys here are going to try to charge into the tank. So it's 6 inches away, going through difficult terrain. So I need an 8 on the charge. 7. Oh, maybe I should have moved him that 1 inch before when I had the run. Oh. All right. Well, that's the end of Dark Angel's turn here. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for the for Astra Militarum. All right, movement phase for Astra Militarum. These guys ran 6 through cover over here, so they've got this objective 3 over here. He moved back, so he's got the objective 1 through the wall there, and he's looking on my Warlord over there. These guys are also trying to get some shots on my Warlord. He moved over here to get Line Breaker and dropped into hover mode over here. So that's movement phase for Astra Militarum. So now we're going to move on to shooting phase here on turn 7. All right, so these guys here are going to try to shoot onto them, but first he's going to try to give first rank fire, second rank fire to him. So, and oh, it failed. So they got 3 shots coming in, hitting on 4s, 1 shot, wounding on a 5. Nope. So then we'll move on to the tank here. Shooting on him, hitting on a 3. That's a hit. Wounded on a 2. It's a wound. He's going to look out Sir. He looked out Sir onto the guy with the shield, 3+. He's good. And then the las cannon. Nope, does not hit. All right.
I'm winning primary, so there's no use to shooting.
Yep. So that's the end of the game. So yeah, that's how it ends over here. So the way it ends is I won Maelstrom. He won primary because he's got 3, 4, 5, and then he killed 2 of my fast attack because it's a scouring. So he's got 6, 7 to my 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so he won primary. I won Maelstrom. Then I got Big Game Hunter by killing Pask's unit over there. I got Slay the Warlord by blowing up this, and I got Line Breaker over here. So I've got additional 3, and then he got the Line Breaker. So it is a Dark Angel's victory, but not as much as you would have assumed by looking at all of the dead tanks that are littering the battlefield. So yeah, so that's what you get for allowing Heresy to sneak in. The Dark Angels are going to come down and tell you what not to do. So we lost the Vindicare, so he can't report back to Inquisition, which is always good. We don't like those guys anyway, but we do like taking care of Heresy. So yeah, Dark Angel's victory. So yeah, that's how it ends. So hope you all enjoyed it. Share, like, and subscribe to the video. I've been Phil the Glacial Geek. My opponent's been Steve. And until next time, have fun.